Hi everyone, my name's Sandie Edwards and I live in Scotland. I used to live in South Africa, and before that I used to live in Zimbabwe, so I'm pretty well traveled. Um, and my background is in nursing. I was a nursing, trained as a nurse, and I worked in South Africa as a nursing sister, and I also was a medical rep for many years. Then I moved to the UK 2004, and I was nursing in London, and then I've also been a medical rep here. I've been in both surgical, pharmaceutical, surgical, and wound care. So that's a little bit about me. And I've been involved with LifeWave just over a year, and I have quite bad eyesight, and what happened to me was, well, it's developed over time. Um, so I had glaucoma, and I had only one cataract.
Right?
The one had already been taken out, and a few weeks after, I think 3 or 4 weeks after I started on X39, I went to get my eyes checked, and my optometrist couldn't believe, he kept checking my pressures, and they were very low because with glaucoma you have to keep your pressures in the mid-teens. If they go above and into the 20s, you can go blind. And he kept checking, and my pressures were 7 and 9, 7 in the one and 9 in the other. So he couldn't understand it. Anyway, I told him I was on the stem cell activating patch, and he couldn't understand it, and he just rolled his eyes. He didn't know what was going on. Every time I've been subsequently for my checkup for my eyes, my cataract eye, which is this one, is improving quite dramatically. So, um, like Kath said when we were chatting earlier, I drove to my friend's the other day and I didn't put my glasses on unintentionally. And when I got there, I forgot to put my glasses on, but I saw perfectly, and I watch the TV now without my glasses on. It's more habit than anything. I've been wearing glasses since 2009. So I'm very, very pleased with that. So yeah, and I've also had other health things. My cholesterol's gone back to normal, and my asthma's disappeared, and things like that. So it's really been good.
It's huge
I wasn't
things, eh?
just sorry. I just wanted to let you know I wasn't going to get involved in network marketing because I had done network marketing before with 5 different companies, and all in South Africa, and I didn't want to do it again because I did well in some companies, not so well in others, but I wasn't really interested until I heard about X39, and then I was all in. I just wanted to get involved.
Great. Thanks so much, Sandy. Shall we start telling them about the LifeWave
Sure.
patches?
Sure.
Awesome. A moment. Oops.
So at the out,
Okay. Sorry about that.
Thanks, Amanda. So at the outset, we always ask everyone, have you been patched? And some have, some haven't. And those of you who have will have stories to tell. And those of you who haven't, you are in for a real, real treat. So let me tell you about X39. But before we tell you about the patch, let's tell you about the man who invented the patches. David Schmidt is the CEO inventor of LifeWave and all the patches. He has over 180 patents now. He's a scientist and an inventor, and he decided to specialize in age reversing because that was where his particular area of interest was, in particular stem cell research. So and that was happened in 2008. He kind of focused his research on stem cells because it's becoming very, it's becoming the way forward. And the recent patent took 10 years to bring to market and $4.5 million. So what is a patent? It means that, well, you all know what a patent is. You cannot say something is patent unless you prove it. That's very costly, takes a long time, takes a lot of, you have to back up what you're saying. You have to make sure that you've got the proof, And so all the products with LifeWave are patented, and X39 did take 10 years to bring to market and patent. And this particular product, the X39, what it states is it elevates copper peptide, which I'll talk a little bit about, and it activates, which in turn activates stem cells, improves energy, it elevates antioxidant, and it's also really, really good for wound healing, as well as a whole lot of other things. So these are all the products. There are 10 altogether, but we're just going to be focusing on X39 this afternoon, which is the latest product, which is added to the range. But we do have a range. So why stem cells? What are they, and why are they important? So what they are is they're able to make more cells like themselves. So that is, they self-renew. As we get older, your stem cells become less active. They can become other cells that do different things in a process called differentiation. They are needed for the maintenance of tissue as well as the repair after injury. When you're born, when you're in utero, you're a bunch of stem cells, and then you differentiate into different areas, and that's kind of what this is explaining, that you'll become a bone or a heart or a brain or a whatever. So stem cells are the original. They're called pluripotent stem cells, and that's what you come from. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? Well, it's known that the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging, and those vary from person to person. Those vary with your diet, with your lifestyle, and so people age at different rates. But by the age of 30, only about half of your stem cells are active, and by the time you're 60, you lose almost all of your stem cell activity. So that's what happens when we age. So what is X39? How does it work? It's a proprietary form of phototherapy, and phototherapy has been around for thousands of years. And you may have come across phototherapy in other ways, like, for example, if you had a child who had to go under lights after it was born, it was a bit jaundiced. That's a form of light therapy. If you had a wound many years ago, they used to use those infrared lamps to help your wound to heal. And the other form of phototherapy is obviously the sun and converting your body, something in your body, into vitamin D. So phototherapy has been around for thousands of years. What X39 is a patented technology, and it's a combination of nanocrystals, which means they're micro crystals of sugars, salts, amino acids, and it's in the patented formula, and it's in a little tiny patch, which some of you've seen and some of you've worn, like a little band-aid. And what it does is the light from your body, which we all emit light, as we know, we are if you go into night vision, you can see light emitting from any living being, whether animals or humans or whatever, even plants. So it needs your light to activate it. So the light that comes from your body activates what's in the patches. And it's therefore very safe because it's non-transdermal. It doesn't go, nothing goes through the skin. There's no drugs, no chemicals, no stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So there's nothing going into your system. It's simply a communication that's set up between your body's light and what's in the patch, and it bounces back into your body and sets up a communication network. The benefits of X39 are varied. This is just a few. People report on many, many more, and everybody that takes X39 reports different things happening in their body. So at this point, I just want to say that LifeWave is registered with the FDA in America, the Federal Drug Administration, as a health and wellness product. So it's not supposed to diagnose or treat and there's no claims can be made on it. So that we know that it has an effect on many people, well, hundreds of thousands of people, but it's just a disclaimer that the company puts out so that you can't claim any of these things. So these are some of the benefits you have. Sorry, Amanda. So all of it: increased strength, mental clarity, reduced inflammation, restored musculoskeletal conditions, increased stamina, improvement of sleep, energy and vitality, improved skin appearance. As I say, just a few of these. So it's really achieves optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. The long-term results are also phenomenal. You may start seeing results sooner than other people, but the long term, the longer you are on X39, it just improves. So these come from case studies which are on thisitit.info.com. That's a really good website, and it covers all studies and work that's been done on X39. In the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset, which is absolutely phenomenal. And within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. And this is all backed up by trials that have been done. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. We need to remember that collagen is not just found in your skin and your hair and your nails. Collagen is the glue that holds the body together. It's in your blood vessels, your gut, it's in your tendons, muscles, ligaments, bones, it's in everything. And so your collagen is increased, and there are some amazing testimonies showing people who've done so well and showing how the collagen has increased. Within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. So it's not anti-aging, it's actually age reversing. And this happens over time. What this is showing, this result is a result of a topographical map of a 77-year-old woman who was placed on X39 on the back of her neck. Session 1, she hadn't been on X39. Her brain was inflamed. She had lack of brain coherence. In session 2, she'd been on X39 for 3 weeks. She had no more inflammation. There was no more redness or no orange, no red. And she had improved brain coherence. And after 6 weeks on X39, a complete turnaround. Her brain was better, much better. You can see there's that yellow and blue is all more even. It can be noted that when she came in, the brain was hyperactive. Her brain calmed down dramatically at the second visit, and after wearing the patch, it remained calm after wearing it for 6 weeks. So the longer you wear X39, it is much more beneficial. These are some before and after pictures. They're fairly self-explanatory, showing the inflammation before, all the redness, all the orange, and showing how much better it was after. And the hands as well. And just going to go through these. There's some results that have been reported from different people. It shows you the results of people on X39 over a period of time. People have reported that their hair has got thicker, and they've also found that the grey has turned to dark again. So these are all just results that are coming from people who've been on X39. Again, athletes have worn the patches, and they've also had phenomenal results. They've worn, that's a different patch. So how do we wear X39? You wear your patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Normally put it on in the morning when you brush your teeth, take it off at night when you brush your teeth. It's best to wear it during the day because it's important that you drink a lot of water and you take electrolytes while you're on X39, and then you throw your patch away once you've had it on. There are various places you can put it on the body. You can place it anywhere on the body, but the recommendations are simply because when they did the trials, this is where they placed the patches. So you throw it away and you put a new patch on the following day. You can wear more than one patch at a time. And as I said before, you need to drink plenty of water, and and take electrolytes. So it is recommended from David Schmidt, the CEO and inventor, that you wear it for a minimum of 90 days for optimum results. And we've also found, and people have reported, that over even longer than that, they're getting better results. That's the recommendation. We've seen some results in weeks, days, hours, minutes, or seconds. But again, in my experience, from what I've heard, some people take quite a few months to get results. So you still will get something happening initially, but over time, things just get better and better. So because all our bodies are different, we respond in a different way. Thank you, Amanda. So this is the website, this is at info.com, all about X39. Gives you the trials, gives you the backup information, some studies, some interviews, and a really, really very useful website to go on to find out all that information. So X39 is so simple, so sophisticated, and yet the results are absolutely life-changing and emotional. There are literally thousands, and even in our little group, we will hear shortly how many people have already had results, some quickly, some over a longer period of time. And the best thing about it is it absolutely works. It really, really works. And I can't stop talking about it, really. If you're breathing, you've got to be patched, in my opinion.
That's it. That's as simple as it is. You breathe, you patch. Exactly. Thank you so much, Sandie. You did a really awesome job. Thank you so much. And we are now at the place where I love most of all of the Zoom presentations, and that's the time to share testimonials. And we already spoke a little bit before the time. So those that already shared, please can I ask you to share again, because there are some people here that wasn't on the call when we started. So let's just press that button that says unmute, and please share your story with the rest of the team or the rest of the people here. Pepe, go for it. Just unmute.
Sorry, Amanda, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So hello, I'm Pippi from Lambert's Bay. Yes, I was introduced to life work by Amanda, the other Amanda from Lambert's Bay. In May, I had a big migraine, and she said to me she's going to patch me, and that helped. But at the moment, I thought this is just something better, you know? And I went on with my life, and then all of a sudden she said I've got a friend, and she said to me, I've got pain in my back, I need help. And I did the testimonial, but I just want to make something short. And this is now 4 weeks, and she said she gave me and Amanda a testimonial, and I sent it to you also, Amanda. And she said to me, Pepe, my pain is gone. I don't know where it is. Call it like the pains is all over her body. And she said to me, this is gonna work, and she's believing in it. And in 3 months' time, we're going to run a marathon. Okay, so that's an Irene story. Amen for that. And so I was sitting Thursday in my salon, and it was just, I was talking to my assistant, and something just came over me, and it says to me, Marilise. And I thought, why Marilise? And Marilise was diagnosed with MS. Marilise must help me in 2005. And I found out I just briefly told her about life work and what I know, because I'm like I'm in baby steps. I'm checking the things out, and I'm learning every night. And she said to me, what is the stuff? I need to get it. And that was Thursday, and yesterday we signed her on. And she's like so excited. She said to me, Pepe, I'm so fed up. I'm just lying on my bed. I don't even want to stand up. And she was like a bubbling person, the same as me. She wants to do things. She wants to go out, and she can't do anything. So she lost all her medication. She doesn't drink the the doctors prescribed her. So now she's waiting for her package. I think we signed her up in the advance, Amanda, am I correct? I'm not sure, but she got a lot of stuff. And Marilise, how are you feeling about that? About this? Because she said to me, it's like suicidal. I can't do nothing. And my husband is like, why don't you do this and why can't you do this? But she haven't got any energy. So we are going to start this journey with Marilise. And I pray that we're going to see results. I know it's a long term. She knows also it's a very long term because it's since 2005. But yes, Marilise, can you tell us something?
I'm not quite sure. Can you hear me?
I don't know if Marilise
We
is
can
still there.
hear
She's
you.
on a farm.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We hear
Marilise, are
you.
you speaking?
I'm speaking now. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, we can.
Okay, yeah.
yes.
I'm very excited. So I'm waiting
Okay.
for next week. Hopefully next week, Friday, my patches will be here. But I'm excited to start and see what it can do for me.
Well, we are booking you, Marlies, for your first testimonial. We can't wait to hear.
I will let you know.
Awesome. Thank you for
Okay.
sharing. Thank you, Pippi.
Okay.
Kath, we'd
Okay,
love
pleasure.
to
Thank
you to tell the
Bye-bye.
other people as well
Yes.
what you told us earlier on.
Oh, well, good.
Hi.
Yes, yes.
Well, I only started this about probably in my third week now. I started with Justine and Philip, and I really started it because she had done a testimonial, and one of the women was speaking, and she was saying it had helped her eyesight. And I thought, well, I'm going to give this a go and see, because I've been wearing glasses from I was at primary school. Then I moved on to contact lenses, and I've been on them for years. And then it increased, as I said to you
Down a little
earlier.
bit.
I had to wear reading glasses as well. Hello.
You can go on, Kath.
Yeah. Okay, so I was wearing reading glasses as well in my work, especially to read documents, not so much with the computer, but reading documents and then reading at home or whatever. So the last week I started to have a bit of blurriness with my vision in work on my computer. My computer screen's massive. And I thought, what is going on here? So I'd taken my glasses off so that I could read the screen properly without, the refocusing. And started to read the document. I thought, oh, I can see this all right. So it's actually, I spoke to Justine and Philip a few days later, and I said to them, look, I haven't worn my glasses all week in work. Not once have I needed them. Not once at home at night have I used my glasses. Yes, I still use my contact lens, but that in itself is a massive leap. So I'm going to give it about another 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'm going to go down to the optician and get my eyes retested and see if she says they're different. Then I'm going to try and get my before and after, the record. So if somebody says to me, "Oh, that's lies" or whatever, then I can have the proof there that it's not. But it's brilliant. It's like, and even my vision now, I can look at things, even the television and stuff, and it's so clear. Even when I'm out driving the car, everything's clearer, a lot clearer. It's more sharp is the words I would use. All your vision is more sharper. So see what happens in the next few weeks.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
And
Thank
that's
you for
only in
sharing
like
that with us.
13 days, 13 to 14 days from starting
Amazing.
patches, which
You
was
know,
surprising.
if I haven't heard so many stories, I would listen to something like that and thought, I wonder. But I've heard so many of these miracle stories that I believe anything that anybody tells me nowadays about life, whatever, I do believe. So thank you so much for sharing that with
No
us.
problem.
Thank you. Rose, are you going to share with us? It's going to be your first time. And she's only been on it, not even full 2 days, but we'd love for you to share with the other people as well. You can just unmute.
Okay, here we go. Yes, this is my second day of using X39, and I also use the ice patch. And what I noticed is I have a lot of pain body-wise, and I put it on my hip especially, and I noticed that my pain went from like a 9 down to a 4. So then we moved it around again, and then it went down to a 2. So I'm a believer, and I was skeptical. Believe me, I am a skeptic. But I'm impressed. So thank you.
That's fantastic. And tell them how you felt when you woke up this morning.
Oh, much more refreshed. And I normally wake up and want to go take a nap. So that's a real plus for me. And actually it's a real plus for Nancy also. So we can do things together.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, being brave and sharing your first time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is there anybody else that would like to say something and share something?
I'd like to share something. It's not about Lightwave. I love being on here with so many countries, and listening and give it a go is not a term that I am familiar, and I love hearing the accents. So
Yes.
by the, a side delight to this adventure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Alex, you wanted to say something?
Hi, everybody. My name's Alex. And just to give you very briefly my testimonial, which is that I was enormously skeptical, did months and months and months of research because I really needed to be sure that this was backed by science and not just somebody's good idea. I did months of research into the company because if I'm going to link myself to anything, it needed to be credible and ethical and financially viable and if I can give anybody its advice, any advice, it is do it. Stop worrying about all the stuff you need to know, learn, see, find out. It works. It really does work. And I took the patch because I had polymyalgia, which is many inflamed muscles and an autoimmune disease. And it was really, really debilitating. At one stage, I was diagnosed with chronic pain syndrome, many meds, cortisone, Lyrica, duloxetine, blah, 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 for years and years and years. But I used to take myself off them. Anyway, long story short, it took me 10 months, during which time I had some really good days and some really horrible days where my entire body ached and where my joints were sore. And I now understand that that was all part of the remodeling and the healing. So the discomfort often relates to another aspect that's being healed. And this is not medicine. This is not symptom control and disease management. This is healing. And sometimes that's uncomfortable. So it took me 10 months and my polymyalgia pain was gone. And if I had stopped before then, I wouldn't be telling you the story now. So for me, it was all about knowing what stem cells do, not expecting an immediate result. And because I understood that stem cells would heal me, I just kept going. So that's the only message I have.
Alex, I just want to put things in context. It didn't take you 10 months to get any results. You still got other results, even though the result that you really
got
wanted
lots
the
of other
pain.
results.
Yeah, maybe just put that in context because guys, if you say, if you see Alex's hair, I mean, really, it didn't take shit.
So
You just have to give
sometimes
it-
we are focused on a thing. Okay, we have a sore shoulder, or we have psoriasis, or we have something which for us is a priority. But once stem cells are in your system, they prioritize. So you may, unbeknown to you, have an issue with your heart or your lungs or your kidneys. And I'm not suggesting a life-threatening condition. I'm just suggesting stuff may not be working so well. We're older, most of us, and things are tired. They've been doing their jobs for a while. So what stem cells are doing is not always obvious. I didn't take X39 to lose my wrinkles and grow my hair. But my hair, a lot of my hair had fallen out. I literally had a ponytail like that. It was, I was hugely stressed. And so a side effect of X39 was that my hair's all back and my wrinkles have all gone. Not all, but significantly improved. So that's just been, hey, I'm 65 and everybody that I see that I haven't seen for a long time keeps going, but you look younger. It's like nobody gets that. So yeah, that's the context for that.
Thank you so much. Esther, we will have a time of questions just afterwards, and then we will answer all the questions. Okay. Okay, guys, I just want to tell you, my name is Amanda and I live in Grootbrak in South Africa on a farm. And I heard about LifeWave and I was very skeptical. I didn't think that this little stupid patch can do anything. I thought it was nonsense. I didn't listen to that. And then a few months later, I got COVID and I got very, very sick. And after 4 weeks with meds and everything, nothing helped. I could still not get in front of my computer. I couldn't work. I was working for myself and suddenly I couldn't do anything. And after 4 weeks, I said to my husband, please just come and walk with me. Let me just get out of the house a little bit. And 100 meters of walking, I was out of breath, and 150 meters, my heart wanted to jump out of my chest. And it was a very scary place to be. And by then, my sister had already started using X39, and she sent me some patches because she was so worried about me. And I put the patch on the back of my neck the Saturday morning, and I wanted to fall asleep within a half an hour. I couldn't stay awake. I slept, and when I woke up 2 hours later, there was nothing wrong with me. I didn't believe it, of course. I thought I just had a good sleep or something. And I still walked slowly, and I still tried to do everything slow because I was so scared of this heart wanting to jump out of my chest. But 2 days later, I thought, let me just test it. I know what I can do, 150 meters. Let me see if I can do better than that. And that day I walked 1.5 kilos without a problem. And 4 days later, when I looked on my watch, I'd already walked 9,000 steps for the day. And that I was blown away. And during this time, I'd already started looking at the business opportunity. And I'm so grateful for somebody who was willing to share their business testimonial with me and was willing to share their income with me, because that changed my life. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the business now, but that changed my life to the extent that because I started patching people and getting these amazing, amazing, wonderful results, because there's nothing like patching somebody and their eyes grow like that and suddenly they feel better. Or like Rose is saying now, within 2 days, and I've been working with Rose and Nancy from right across the world, and hearing that she's feeling better, it blesses my heart. And it's a blessing to be involved in something like this. But it changed my life. It gave me hope for a different financial future as well. And that's why I'm very excited to share the business opportunity with you as well. So let's just go back to the sharing part of that. And okay, let's go on with that. All right, so you may be here today for various reasons. So I want to ask you now, just stop for a moment and think, what is the most important thing in your life right now? What do you need? What is your dreams, your goal? What are your dreams and your goals? Maybe it's something about your family. You need more time to do things, want freedom, security, want to travel the world. You want better health, less debt. We all have different dreams and goals. Let's see how LifeWave can make a difference in your life. So I just want to tell you about the company itself. Few of us have spoken about how we did research, but this is what touched my heart, is that this company is already 20 years old. So I know it's a dependable company. They know what they're doing. It's not a fly-by-night, something that somebody thought about and trying to make money from other people. This company is really solid. And you can see that it went from $20 million company up to 2020, 21, when X39 came on the market, and then everything just boomed and exploded. And at the moment, we are on our way to 600 million this year, and they're also predicting $1 billion next year. So we're already open in 75 to 80 countries. It's not a Me Too product like most other companies. The thing is, we are in a unique position because of the patents. We are the only people that can supply this. The only place that you can get these patches is from a brand partner. And if you see any patches that people say, oh yeah, I've seen it in Clicks, it's not the same thing. If you've seen it in Amazon, it's not the same thing, because these patches are not allowed to be sold on places like Amazon, because you don't have somebody that will support you. You don't have a money back guarantee if it's on Amazon. So we are in the unique position that we are the only people who can supply it. Right. So LifeWave is currently ranked the #1 momentum company in the world. And you can see there's a 3,000% growth rate from 2018 to 2024. This company is going places, and it's up to us if we're going to be part of that or not. So you have different options if you want to get involved. You heard all these stories, and now the question is, how do I get these products? How do I get my hands on these products? So first of all, you can become a customer or a preferred customer. But there are ways that you can get it for cheaper, better prices. But the person who invited you here is going to help you to decide which is the most important options for you, because it could be money that is making the decision on where you're going to start. You can start, for instance, on the $25 option and buy your products as you want to. This is how I started. I did not have money to go onto the core or advanced option. I started with only one packet of X39, but there are other options, and the person who invited you will help you to decide which one is the most valuable one for you. So I like where you can buy in bulk and get better discount. I'm always looking for a good bargain. So these are some of the options. You can go on the core option where it'll be $295 instead of $300, and you can get 3 sleeves of X39, or you can get 6 of the other sleeves, the other patches that we spoke about earlier. But you can mix and match. So not everybody has the same goals. We all want to start on X39. That's the most important one. But some people want to focus more on their skin. Some people have got problems with pain and inflammation. So you can mix and match your packages. And as I said, the person who invited you will help you to get the best package for you. Now the question is, maybe you want to go further. Maybe you want to earn an income through this. And let's talk about how you can do that. What I love about this, for the people in the States, that's not going to be so important. For us in South Africa, for instance, being able to earn an income in dollars is huge. And being able to earn an income and have brand partners right across the world is also huge. So let's see on how you can earn. The first way is with normal retail. But the great thing is, the moment that you become a brand partner and you join this company, you will get your own personal website, and you can start doing online sales. Everything's already set up for you. You don't have to carry any products. You can just give your website to somebody. They will order. Lifeway will send the products to them, will get the money from them, and you will just get your part will be paid out to you. So that's the first way, is with retail. The second way is with introduction bonuses. So if you have somebody who also wants to get products, and you want to help them to also get it at a cheaper price, or they want to do the business, they want to earn an income, you can introduce them to the company and you will be paid a bonus according to the products that they order. The third way is getting cycle bonuses, and the fourth way is matching bonuses. So let's just talk about that a bit. So the cycle bonuses, this is the compensation plan that we really want to focus on. It's so easy. You've got 2 legs. Let me just stop that one quickly. Can somebody just mute that for me, please? All right. You've got 2 legs, right leg and a left leg. That's all. You add people in your team, left and right leg. That's all you have to do. And as they order, points get added to your business according to what is ordered, and you get paid according to that. Because what does Lifeway want, and every company want? They want to get their products out to the people, and that is all that we are doing, helping people get their products, and you get paid for that, get rewarded for that. And then the fourth way, I love this, is the matching bonuses. When you have people in your team, if you help them to become successful, you will be rewarded for that. You get 25% on your first line, 20% on the second and third line, but don't worry about it now. The purpose of this presentation is not to explain the whole thing to you. The purpose is just to show you that there are different ways that you can earn an income if this is what you want to do. You can earn as much or as little as you want to do, and work as much or as little as you want to. But the big thing is, just tell other people about it. It's so easy. All you have to do is put this little patch on your body, get a result, and tell other people about it. And you don't have to know anything. You just invite them to the Zoom calls, and you've got a business going. No financial outlays and no advertising costs, nothing like that. Everything is already there for you. So if you want to know how to use the products, if you want to know about the research. If you want to know what does doctors say about it, anything that you want to know about the products itself, you will get it on this website, thisisit.info.com. But if you want to earn an income, there's another website, thisisit.team.com, and you will be helped. You're not going to be on your own. The person who invited you and all the other people that you see here and that's in the team will help you to reach the goals that you want to reach according to what your goals and your dreams are. And you can see here, we belong to a team called This Is It team. This Is It team is the top team, one of the top teams in the world. But not only that, we in South Africa belong to one of the top teams in South Africa. And sorry for the other guys, but in South Africa, we are the top country in EMEA. EMEA stands for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So guys, we've got your back. We know how to help you. And if we can't help, there are many other people that will help you. All we want to say is we are here to help you to reach your dreams and to get where you want to get. Maybe you only want your products for a cheaper price. Maybe you want to earn an income. Maybe your heart's desire is just to help other people because you are so excited about the changes in your own life. Whatever your goal is, we are here to assist you with that. And today you have an incredible opportunity before you. And that is the opportunity to bring the healing power of light to everyone around you. It could be you, it could be your family members, it could be people that you know and love. And I just realize more and more, if you love somebody, if you care about somebody, you cannot be selfish and not tell them about it. We have the privilege and the responsibility to tell other people about what happened to us and what can happen for them. And I've got no idea what happened now, but okay, it seems like it's the end of the presentation before I thought it was the end. But I just want to say thank you to Sandie for sharing this presentation, presenting that with me, and for everybody that was here that shared their testimonials. We are going to stop the recording now just for the sake of keeping it short, but then we're going to open up anybody that wants that's got a question or want to make a comment or ask anything. We are going to continue just now. So let me stop the recording and then we'll continue.